I'll be off then, Mrs. Prentice.
Right, thanks, Liz.
Anything else I can do?
No, thanks.
They're quite a handful, aren't they? Kids.
There's certainly that.
I remember when my Laura was born. I thought I'd never have a minute to myself again.
And you didn't?
Somehow you manage.
I hope so. Bye.
They're all different, aren't they?
Have they been giving you a hard time?
Oh, no. It's just that, well, George is very
everything.
She's probably at a difficult age.
Oh, no. I think she'll always be argumentative, stubborn and selfish.
She reminds me very much of... You shouldn't be too hard on her.
Me? She's the one who spits razor blades every time she opens her mouth.
I know she can be forthright, but underneath she's still a frightened little girl.
Andrew thinks I'm too hard on them. Lighten up and have fun, he says, but they make me so cross.
Well, diffuse potentially explosive situations with humour and a smile. Daily Mirror anti-stress supplement.
You think I should try that?
I'm sure it'll work.
Very well. I've started already.
Good. I think George is in love.
What? Who with? Who is he? Have you seen him?
It's Tom. I think she's got a crush on him.
Tom, the builder?
Yes.
Oh, why?
He's not too bad, really.
Seems pretty unattractive to me.
Well, you're not 13.
Neither are you.
Oh, he's not my type. Besides, he's Sagittarius. I phoned the Star Line and they said I'd never be comfortable with Sagittarians.
So you were keen enough to check on his horoscope?
Oh, well, it was a general query on the month ahead, so I'd know what to expect.
I see. Does, Tom know George has got a crush on him?
I think he sensed it. Perhaps you could have a little word with her.
And say what?
Just let her know you understand.
But I don't. Oh, why don't you have a word with her, Liz?
She doesn't like me very much at the moment.
She doesn't like me either.
Perhaps it might give you an opportunity to relate to each other.
Might it?
If she senses you're sympathetic.
Will she be able to sense that?
It's moments like that which can change a relationship and create a new climate of understanding.
Oprah said, did she?
Claire Rayner.
Oh. Georgia?
Oh, please, come in.
Liz says you got a crush on Tom.
She said what?
He's too old for you, so forget it, OK?
Don't get a job as a psychiatrist.
And clean up this room, would you?
I thought you had a cleaner for that.
You've been smoking.
Why? Can you cure that as well?
You have, haven't you? What is this?
Is that a trick question?
So, where are the rest of them?
How do you know there's any more?
Oh, so you've smoked the whole packet, have you?
No, but I'm thinking about it.
It is illegal for you to buy cigarettes.
I know. And you won't have me smoking in the house.
No, I won't.
It's bad for me.
It is.
It makes your breath smell.
It does.
And besides, I'm too young.
You are.
Right, you've done your lecture. Close the door behind you.
Georgia, I'm sure your mother wouldn't have wanted you to smoke.
Well, she wouldn't have wanted me to live with you either, but she doesn't have much to say anymore, does she?
Oh, look. I know how hard it is for you at the moment, but I am here for you in case you feel you need to relate to someone who...
Are you trying to be sympathetic?
I am being sympathetic, damn it.
You're not very convincing.
Fine, right, I have tried.
When?
Look, this isn't easy for me either, you know.
Oh, I need a cigarette.
I've never been very good with children.
That's obvious.
You see, I never really wanted a baby in the first place. Your father was a mistake.
Oh, I think you made that pretty clear to him.
I wasn't cut out to be a mother.
Or a grandmother.
What do you think you're doing?
Exactly what you're doing.
I don't smoke. I've given up.
Oh, yeah?
And I never want to see you smoking again.
I've enjoyed our little talk.
Maggie, what was the name of the second man on the moon? Jake wants to know.
Buzz Aldrin.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right, I'm off. You're smoking.
Am I?
Are those my cigarettes?
You haven't got any cigarettes, remember?
Because you stole them.
I confiscated them for your own good.
For your own good, it looks like. You said you'd given up.
I have. I just had one last one to remind myself what a filthy, disgusting habit it is. And now I'm going to put it out. Oof, horrible. I'm glad I don't smoke anymore.
You're not setting me a very good example.
I don't want to be a role model. I just want to get on with my own life.
Without getting caught?
With no one looking up to me.
Well, they don't, believe me.
Good.
Right, goodbye.
Where are you going?
I'm leaving.
Leaving?
Running away from home in Enid Blyton language. Not that it's home.
Why?
Why? What do you think? I hate it here. You don't want me, and Tom thinks I'm a stupid kid.
But you are a stupid kid.
Well, I'm going to be a stupid kid somewhere else, okay?
Where are you going?
I've got friends. Anyway, what do you care?
Well, of course I care.
You don't. Come on, it's a nightmare for you. 3 kids messing up your life.
I admit this whole situation is extremely inconvenient.
I didn't choose to come here.
But I am doing my best.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. All right, I am not your mother. I don't bake my own bread, recycle every damn bit of paper that comes into this house, and I certainly don't have the dress sense of a colourblind hippie. Sorry.
I know you didn't like her.
She didn't like me.
I know you called her bootface.
Did you?
And she called you the tart.
I thought she called me the Scarlet Woman.
That as well. And now I know why.
Oh, Georgia, don't go.
Why? Will you miss me? I don't think so.
Georgia, please.
You don't love me, do you?
I want you to stay. Really.
Give me one good reason.
Because I've got a freezer full of vegetarian meals for one.
Maggie?
I am absolutely whacked.
Join the club.
Everyone says the best thing about being a grandparent is that you can send the kids home at the end of the day.
We can't.
Exactly. Rotten, isn't it? I've just stopped Georgia leaving home. Why did I do that? There's nothing I'd like better than for Georgia to leave home. I should have just let her push off.
No, you shouldn't. She's your granddaughter.
Do you know what she said to me? She said, "You don't love me, do you?" I only met her a couple of days ago. I hardly know her. These things take time.
And energy. Philip wants to take up the drums.
Oh, I hope you told him he couldn't.
No, I didn't want another confrontation. I tried to be firm, but I couldn't.
You tried to be fun with Jake, and he thought you were balmy.
Thank you.
I tried a bit of each with Georgia. She rang rings round me.
So what's the answer?
What's the time?
It's almost lunchtime.
That late.
Mum and Dad sometimes went to bed in the middle of the day,
How interesting.
but they didn't have any clothes on.
Perhaps they were hot.
No, it's called sex.
Don't even think about it.